What's good, YouTube? Today I just wanted to talk about a certain mode that hasn't been in this game for a little bit, and quite frankly, I didn't even realize that it was gone until someone said something about it. I was like, "What is gone?" And that mode is Marvel Zombies. People who don't know what Marvel Zombies is basically like a little PVE mode that you can play either by yourself, I think, or with people. I think. Forgive me, because I didn't touch Marvel Zombies. Respectfully, I just didn't play it. I didn't really get around to playing it. It looked fun though. It really did look fun, and that really needs to come back around. And then not just Marvel Zombies, like PVE in general needs to be expanded upon in the game. There's a lot of people who just don't care for multiplayer or just quick play or comp in this game, and but they really like love and adore this game so much, and they really want to get like a little like area or like a mode to where they can just let loose and just play on their own. And PVE, that's a great like, scapegoat to go, like a great place to play if you don't like multiplayer. And it doesn't just even have to be Marvel Zombies. It can be like multiple different things. 80 Fantasy Studios, Guang Guang, Zion. What's number what? Just a few ideas that y'all can where you go with. You know, one idea could be doing some MCU stuff or just like comic book stuff. Let's just say they like a little like Avengers one. There's 2012 the Avengers thing to where like it's just about New York and you have to fight with the Chitari in like certain different areas and like get to this part, to this point, to this point, and then you get to fight Loki. I guess the final boss fight. That'll be fun. That'll be so fun, so much fun. And then Ultron, that could be fire to where they like add in a mode to where like you're fighting Ultron bots, and it could be either comic book stuff or it could be like the MCU, like I was saying, or like different cartoons to where it could be like you have to fight up certain Ultron bots in these certain different areas, and then you get to Ultron, you get to fight him. That's a fun boss fight. That would be fun. And then another thing you could do is obviously Thanos, to where like you got certain different things you can do with Thanos. And obviously the things I just said before, it's like where you have to fight. I forget what they were called in Infinity War. In Endgame, I don't think it was the Chitauri, it was something else that they were called. The ones that they look at the mouth and all that. They're running into the barrier. And Wakanda and all that. But you can do that to where you fight those, and there's like ships coming down and dropping them off, and fight them, and then you get to Thanos at the end of that. Or which would also be cool is like if there's like I don't know, maybe like you can sit with like 6 characters or like do 12 to where there's like a two-part type of thing. It's like where if or even three-part type of thing. Like if like one team fails to like take it down, or wait, no, no. Let me backtrack a little bit. There's a four-part type of thing. Part one could be this specific team is fighting I forgot what they were called. I'll look it up what they were called. The Outriders, that's what they were called. It could be like a four-part thing to where there's the Outriders, there's a team fighting the Outriders, and there's someone like holding off Thanos. And then part two could be the same thing. It's like if like one team fails, then it goes to the other team. And there's like another team fighting the Outriders, and then there's one part fighting Thanos. And then it gets down to like this last team. They beat the Outriders. Then they gotta fight Thanos. and they lose, or there's two teams left, and like one team, if they beat Thanos. But if they don't beat Thanos and they lose, then they lose the last team. So like he does snap right, and then that last like the part four would be where you have to fight Thanos one more time, like in game Infinity War type stuff in the comics. So that'd be cool with Thanos. Another thing could be Null and his symbiotes, to where you go to Clintar again, and PvE could be like you find different spots with different symbiotes and all that. And then you get to that point, get to this point, get to point A, point B, point C. Then you get to fight Null at the end. That could be cool. There's like certain different things that they could definitely do with PvE and expand upon it to make it fun and not repetitive with different characters and villains and all that. So yeah, ladies, IC Studios, Gong, Xeon, bring back PvE. You probably are going to at some point, but you know, give my ideas a chance. That'd be kind of cool. It's just like MCU fans, bringing them into this game to where they don't have to play multiplayer and be like, "Oh, I'm trash at this game," or "I don't feel like playing multiplayer. They're annoying. They're selfish. They're corny. They're stuck up." You know, give people leeway to play this game instead of it just being a PvP type of thing, and just adding PvE and make different maps and modes for that. So yeah, I'm chatting. I'm done chatting actually. I stream if you want to, sign through on Twitch. It's in my little YouTube bio, whatever you call that thing. And yeah, I'm out.